moved here to Arkansas to try to get away from the bugs a little bit. The bugs are way better, but now we're in Arkansas and we've got our eye on Ida, which is projected to be making landfall Sunday. It's Friday now, and we're right on the border of the Mississippi River. And there was some major flooding West Tennessee a few days ago, which was an issue for some of the counties on the west side of Tennessee. Well, we're still really close, so we're watching to see if maybe we need to pick up from here and head west just to get outside of that cone of uncertainty. We might do that. We're gonna give it today to kind of see the new projection tonight. If you wonder how long this campground has been here, I'd say that explains it. It's been a little while. I don't see getting into that sewer access anytime soon.
I still think we're going to end up with some heavy rainfall, especially across northern Mississippi.
Alright, so Coco has a little issue. She's not excited about it, but we found a tick on her this morning, so we had to snip away some of the hair. We had to drown it in tea tree, and we put some ointment on there, and now I'm gonna let it kind of suffocate that little tick for the next 10 minutes before we try to remove this sucker. You hang in there, Coco. We're gonna get this guy. Get in your little prep zone here. Lay down. Roll over. Good girl. Let's take this off of here. See what we're dealing with. Tweezers. You got him, Coco. You got that sorry sap. Coco. Did we get him? So I noticed this morning, a new gouge in this tree. It's confirmation why you should go slow with all your movements coming in to the campground, because his bumper took the brunt of it, but the back end got some damage too.
The strongest part of the storm is going to be on the east side. That's where the greatest threat of the high winds and the heavy rain will be. Less of a threat back here on the west side, which is where we're currently.
We decided to do tomorrow. We're gonna avoid Ida. We're gonna pack it up and go 2.5 hours northwest. We gotta find a place to stop. A good place to stop for the weekend over there. Okay, so we're crawling around under the camper, getting the spot for this honey pot positioned. And I look over this way, and there's a bolt coming down. I asked Micah, what the heck is this bolt letting loose on here? We noticed a bolt that had rattled off of the truck. So we think this bounced up in here, running down the road, and somehow stuck itself through here. That's it. I thought a bolt was letting loose. No, this bolt fell off the truck, bounced back here, and somehow flew up into that. How do you like them apples? We found the bolt. What else are we gonna find under here? You gotta use all the space you got on these fifth wheels. So we found this nice cavity under here, and this is not an item that you have to use very often. We hope not to have to use it very often, I should say. Oh man, it is. You got it chilling in there. Wow. That is great. Did I show you this manhole? Look at this tree. I guess it's a well-watered tree. That's pretty nutty.
All day long on Sunday, but the actual landfall will be Sunday afternoon. And then the storm's going to be taking a turn more towards the north and towards the northeast. And it's this path right here that is going to indicate the greatest amount of impact or lack of impact on our weather across the Mid-South.
So it's been an interesting day watching all of these campers come in today. One after the other. This park is pretty much filled up, and the majority of their tags are Louisiana tags. Everybody is trying to escape Ida, and they're booking up here. Funny enough, we're gonna leave here because of Ida. We decided we are gonna go to further west. We're gonna go further west tomorrow. Found a pretty good campsite. Inside. Oh boy, that's not good. You never want to see water pouring out of the underneath of the camper. Pretty sure we know what's happening here. We pulled this refrigerator out earlier today because we had a GFI go off, and we think we ran over the water hose when we ran it back in there. Hopefully that would be pretty simple fix. Let's hope that that's all it is, right, Coco? That's what we hope it is. So for the second time today, we'll pull this refrigerator out. Oh yeah, I see some water. I see some water right here. Oh, that's not good. Well, there it is. There's the water. Turn it off. Found it. So earlier today we had a GFI blow, and it's the GFI that this refrigerator is attached to. We had to pull this whole thing out earlier when we're hoping that it's not a bigger issue with this refridge, because the refridge tripped that GFI. We reset it, pulled the fridge, and it's working again. But then when we put it back in, we must have run over this water line. You know what doesn't mix well? campers and water. You put that through here, shove this in there, and that locks. I'm gonna screw this in tight. Should seal it. Right? Looks good. Now let's try not to run it over the second time, I guess.